deep, dark jungle of the Congo lies a seemingly quiet, peaceful village. Inside a small hut beside the river, our brave night explorers have finally located the ball for tonight's game. The search for this football has taken these courageous explorers around the world. Unfortunately, the danger is not over yet. They must encounter many treacherous obstacles in order to reach their airplane and return with the football in time for the game. As the valiant night explorers emerge from the hut to begin their journey, they encounter their first obstacle, a deadly python. After losing one night of the rescue party to the python, the remaining two continue on their journey. Next, they come to a ferocious, ravenous crocodile. One of the brave explorers valiantly conquers the crocodile. Now they find a narrow vine-covered bridge. As the explorers cross the river, they see a poisonous spider on the bridge. Fortunately, the spider does not see them. Upon crossing the bridge and passing the raging waterfall, they narrowly avoid falling into perilous quicksand. Only one obstacle stands between our night explorers and their airplane, a fierce, brutal gorilla. Although it takes both of the explorers to overcome the gorilla, they manage to narrowly escape with their lives. The explorers return to the spot where they have hidden their airplane. They quickly start up the engine and fly straight to the game with the ball safely inside the plane. The airplane has just safely landed in the west end zone of the field. The explorers will now race across the field to deliver the game ball to the official just in time for the greatest contest to begin. Let's hear it again for the 11th grade float. Is representing Egypt. Their class sponsor is Mr. Paul Gear.
Located in the northwest corner of Africa, is a land of rich history and much sand. 5 miles to the southeast of Giza, Abidjan, Community de Cairo, is the site of the famous pyramid. The Pyramid of Khufu, also known as the Great Pyramid, is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Near it lies the Sphinx. It has been long the accepted thought that these landmarks were constructed by the Egyptians around 2900 BC, but recent developments and intense study seem to indicate that the technology to build these tremendous monuments was not available to the Egyptians of that era. Who then was responsible? A lost civilization? A pre-Noahic people? Tonight, we may be able to shed some light on these questions. We have with us the famous Dr. Migyaka and her associate Tammy Lee. They have just recently unearthed an ancient sarcophagus hidden in the Pyramid of Khufu. It appears to have never been mentioned. And yes, tonight, right here at the 1994 PCS Homecoming, Dr. Migyaka has decided to open the sarcophagus for the first time to answer these perplexing questions. Joseph Harrington.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 12th grade float. Let's hear it again for the seniors. I know you've appreciated the entire float parade, and we want to thank all of the young people, teachers. Tonight, as we move to the coin toss, we'd like to introduce our to introduce to you again our 1994 Providence School Homecoming Court. The 7th grade princess, Miss Kelly Perry, being escorted by her father, Mr. Tony Perry. Miss Carrie Redmond being escorted by her brother, Mr. Ryan Redmond. Now the 9th grade princess, Miss Priscilla Woodall, escorted by her father, Mr. Steve Woodall. Our 10th grade princess, Miss Erica Phillips, escorted by her father, Mr. Ivan Phillips. Now the 11th grade princess, Miss Larissa Marska, escorted by her father, Mr. Dennis Marska. Proud to present to you again our 3 1994 Senior Homecoming Queen nominees. Miss Bobby Jo Ellis, escorted by her stepfather, Mr. Steve Varnell. Miss Michelle Lynette Lamb, escorted by her father, Mr. David Lamb. Miss Christy Redmond, escorted by her father, Mr. Glenn Redmond. The 1994 Homecoming Queen tonight will be the chairman of the Deacons of Providence Baptist Church and Christian School, Mr. Wayne Devane. He is escorting last year's Homecoming Queen, Miss Bethany Catlin, who will assist him in crowning the new 1994 Homecoming Queen. And now for the exciting moment we've been waiting for this evening, the crowning of our PCS Homecoming Queen. The student body again was privileged to hear each of these young ladies give a testimony in chapel yesterday after which they cast their vote. The results have been tabulated. It gives me great pleasure to present to you this evening the Providence Christian School Homecoming Queen for 1994, Michelle Lynette Lamb.